Hey, what is up guys? Today I'm doing my owner's review of my 2014 Infiniti Q50 all-wheel drive Premium. So here's the car itself. It's finished with the liquid platinum paint finish. Up front we have our daytime running LED lights. You also get LED fog lights, which are not on at the moment, and LED turn signals. My grille was plastic dip black to give it a more sportier look. I have my stock 17-inch alloy wheels wrapped around 225 55/17s Pirelli tires. They originally come with run flat tires, but I opted for some non-run flats for better handling. So here they are. The rims actually kind of look not really cool to the car. Doesn't really match the car itself, but I mean it's a stock wheels, so gotta deal with what you get here. Planning to change the wheels soon, maybe next summer. It's got the V6 3.7 liter engine, LED turn signals. The mirrors are heated. At night you also get a welcoming light through the door handle. Smart key access with your button to lock the doors. You have your Sirius XM antenna up top. You also get a sunroof with the premium package. My windows are tinted. It's a 35/50. Be sure to check the video I made for my tints. LED tail lights. The whole strip is LED. LED reverse lights, LED brake lights. The only thing not LED is the turn signal here. Q50. The badge and the trims here are all plastic dip black. I initially wrapped it, but it didn't turn out that good because of the embossed logos, the letters here. So it was all bubbly, so I had to do it with the dip. Kind of like it with a kind of like a matte finish. You have our twin outlet exhaust. If you look inside, you'll see the tube is actually smaller than what the outside tube looks like, but whatever. Alright, so now I'm going to show you the key itself. The key hasn't changed for a long time actually. So it's still the same old Infiniti key with your lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic button. Pretty basic. The only cool side about this key is it's so small and slim. It doesn't really provide a bulge in your pocket. Also want to show you guys, got standard disc brakes on all four sides, not slotted anything, regular brakes. Unless you opt for the S package, then you get the bigger brakes, the Akibono brakes I believe. So we are going to get inside the car here real quick. I'm going to show you the doors. Get a puddle light, not LED though, but you can change them easily for like 10 bucks on eBay. It's got the Bose sound system. You got 3 speakers here on the door, 1, 2, 3. Your window control, they are all automatic, so that's cool. You got your lock and lock, mirror adjustments. Down here we have our e-brake located right here, and we have here the hood release, turn off traction control, premium model, so I don't get this option here. I believe it's the front radar if I'm not mistaken, and the trunk release right here. We also have our odometer reset. So let's get in the car here. Alright, we have our gauges. They are actually very bright. You can adjust the brightness through the toggles here. You have a color display, which you can toggle through the different options through the keys on your steering wheel here. Let me show you. Average speed, full economy, audio, audio, it will usually show what track it is playing, tire pressures, warnings, range. Through the steering wheel, you can also set cruise control. So if I hit that, you'll be able to set your speed for the cruise control. Toggle through this small toggle up here. You got your voice control, which I never use because I don't even have navigation. So your call settings. So if I press that, right now I don't have a phone connected, but usually it will show all your phone options, such as call history, quick dials, and all that good stuff. Volume controls up here. This one is to control your menu, as you can see, and your back key. You can just go back with the button on your steering wheel, or you can also do it through the toggle down here as well. If you have the nav package, instead of saying display up top here, you'll have a nav and maps, I believe. So in essence, if you don't have navigation, that's what you get. You get a clock on one of your two screens. All you can do with this screen is audio source, control your phone, and that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much useless. However, there are like Android modules out there you can plug in onto this screen, so that you have basically essentially a tablet instead of your clock. Also, I forgot to mention, you can change whatever is displayed up top here. Since we don't have nav again, we can only show what music is playing, your fuel economy, eco drive report, and back to your clock. Now I want to show you guys the menu here. So when you start your car, this is actually what shows up if you don't have the nav package. If you have the nav package, it's essentially the same, except you also have a nav icon. You get phone information, which doesn't really display much important information. Settings, you can control whatever. Let's see, Bluetooth, phone, vehicle settings, the usual audio settings, adjust the bass, whatnot, screen brightness, volume adjustments, meters, camera and sonar. This car is not equipped with sonar, so you can only adjust your camera brightness and contrast ratio. You have app garage, but this is pretty much 100% useless. There's not one app that I would recommend using. It's all garbage. There's no Spotify, there's no Waze, so forget about all that. Infiniti Drive Mode Select, since this is again the base model, all I have is engine, active trace control, or nothing. So if you have a upper trim, you can also control how your steering feels, I believe, and that's pretty much it. Email, useless. Calendar is useless, doesn't really work that well. Driving performance, you have some really cool gauges. I'll show you here. So that's interesting. Alright. Climate, you get your heated seats. You can also control the heated seats up here. No cool seats, unfortunately. You get 7 level of fan speed. Steering wheel is also heated. You can have dual climate control, so one can set for example super cold, and one can set hot if they want. AC control, basic stuff. That's what's inside of here. I don't have anything here, but if you opt for a higher trim, you also get a cigarette lighter up there. I want to show you the audio menu. So you get your usual FM. Turn that down. Sirius XM. Your AM, obviously, and which nobody listens to. Your disc. One cool thing about the disc is, even if your car is 100% off, you can still eject your disc. I tried that earlier, and it's pretty cool. iPod, which is connected through the glove, no, not the glove, but the center console, and your Bluetooth audio. All right, so this is pretty much it. This is the gearbox itself. You have obviously park, reverse, neutral, and drive, and if you shift it to the left, you have your manual speed control, as you can see here. All right, now this knob, as I showed you earlier, you have your drive mode select. I'll show you what that does. You can go through from personal, which is whatever you have set in your Infiniti Drive Mode selector. Sport, which is the most fun mode to this car. However, it does eat up some gas. Standard, which is what the car starts with: Eco and Snow. Okay, so you have two bottle containers, I guess. Inside of here, it's pretty small, it's damped, so as you can see, it doesn't open all the way by itself. Again, the other side of the door, you only get one control. The seats, you have logo on the seats. However, if you want the logo, you can only have it on the 2014 for some odd reason. Now these seats, as you can see, it does have like a kind of like a pattern to it. However, the only downside to it is it's super hard to clean. As you can see, there are like some small white things that get into the holes, and it's really hard to get off. So that's one of my complaints here. I believe they have changed the seats to flat leather like that on the 2018s. Alright, let's go check out the back seat. Forgot to show you guys here. The mirror is, you have your dash home link and also a compass up top. Sunglass holder, sunroof control, your lights control. They are all LEDs. If you look at here, your mirror, you also have a light. So good for the girls. Let's check out the back of the car. So back seat is actually pretty good. As you can see here, these seats are super comfortable. I sat on them for the first time last week, just for fun, like when I was cleaning my car, and they were actually really comfortable. You got your pockets behind the driver's seat and passenger seat. I just put an umbrella here just in case for any emergencies. You got your vents for the passengers as well, so good for road trips so that they don't die from sweat. You got your cigarette thingy, which nobody can use, of course. I don't want to get that dirty in my car, right? You got your speaker, and for speakers you also have two tweeters back and the sub right there. If you look here, pull that down, you get a compartment which goes through the trunk, so good for skis and whatnot. You also have two cup holders down here. If you're wondering what these holes are on all of the two seats, they are actually the latches for the baby seats, paired with these up top as well. Alright, now the final part I want to show you guys is the trunk. The trunk might look big at first, but let me tell you, the trunk is actually very small. So the other day I was going to change my winter tires, so I brought my winter tires. I wanted to fit at least two in here, but it only fit one. Only one tire could fit in this trunk. The other one was too large and it was banging on a plastic piece here. So that's something to consider if you're looking for a car with a big trunk space. Well, the Q50 unfortunately is not. If you get a hybrid model, you'll even lose all the space here because there will be a battery down here. Alright. One thing to notice as well, the camera resolution is pretty low. Be sure to check out my video on the things I don't like about this car. If you look at here, the lights here for the license plate are not LED for some odd reason. I might change that in the future, so be sure to stay tuned on my channel if you're interested. Alright guys, so this concludes my quick look, rock around, detailed tour from an owner's perspective of this car. I actually really love this car. The only thing is obviously the gas mileage on this car is pretty bad. It cost me like $75 to fill up the tank with premium, and I can only drive like 500 kilometers if I'm driving like a grandpa, or 450 if I'm driving like the normal guy. So, but I mean, you pay for the fun of this car, you pay for the speed, you obviously pay for the acceleration as well. So if you're cheap on gas, definitely don't buy this car. But if you're ready to spend, ready to have some fun, definitely go with this car. Alright, so this concludes my quick review. Hopefully you like this video. If you have any questions, definitely leave it in the comment down below, and I'll be sure to answer those as soon as possible. and I hope to see you on my next video. Peace, guys.